Hello! Together we are going to draw the bones in your hand. It's gonna look awesome and it's gonna look like a ghost skeleton. So, you're going to start with your ghost hand that we made last time. Find your 4 fingers and your thumb and get your pastel ready. This is a white oil pastel that will look so bright for your skeleton. We will start with our thumb. Your thumb is shorter and it only has 2 phalanges. It has 1, 2. So you can do 2 lines. Your fingers each have 3 phalanges. So you can fit 1, 2, 3 in those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 lines in your thumb and 3 each in your fingers. Now, since we're doing bones, I want you to think about what chicken bones look like and how they're actually not thin. They're a little bit thicker and they have kind of knobbly ends. Those knobbly ends are the thick parts that join together into your joints. So on each of your fingers, you can work to make these phalanges very thick and with knobbly joints. So just work on getting these a little bit thickened up like a real bone, and take your time. That's starting to look like a skeleton. It's almost like making a circle on each tip. Okay. Now take a look at what I do next. I'm going to go down to the wrist, which is right about here, and I'm going to make the 8 little carpals, or I think of them as pebbles. So it doesn't have to be exact, but there would be carpal bones huddled together in your wrist, about 5 or 6 across the top, and then 2 down below. And they're very crowded together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 more crowded in. So, we're coming right along. When you are finished with your carpals in the wrist, you are ready to do those metacarpals, which are the bones that we see sometimes in the back of our hands. On a regular hand, it just looks like it's a solid thing, but here, inside in your bones, there's actually a long metacarpal that goes from the base of each finger, like connecting the dots, down to your carpals. So the metacarpals go straight from the bottom of a finger to the carpals. That means there's 5. And those are about the same thickness as the phalanges. So let's thicken them up And let's give them joints on the end. Let's make sure they almost connect with all these other bones. Thicken them up. And those are the hand bones. But if you have some arm, and I think most of us do, that should be reaching onto the page, you get to do your 2 arm bones. There's one here that's a little bit thinner, and one here that's a little bit thicker. So you can just color 2 long bones, whatever length your arm is, going off the page. The thickest one is the bone that's over next to your thumb. This one's a little bit thinner.